I mean, and she's bleeding out too. On top of it, he did something horrible to her. What's going on? It's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and you can already see Rakai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, governor.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Reacher Season 3, Episode 4. This one is called Dominique. Make sure you stay to the very end because you already know me and Rakai. We're going to chop it up, have a bit of a back and forth over the things we've enjoyed and over some of the things we've probably scratched our heads over. So without any further ado, let's get started.
Camera, Julius McCabe.
How's the bodyguard?
He's in the adjoining room. He's not saying shit.
Damn, that's still so violent.
Now tell me where Teresa Daniel is. Cave's a stone cold killer. I cross him, I'm dead.
Dead anyway, my guy.
This is Angel's gun. It was in their pocket the entire time.
So
You're about to be
long
my new number 2.
quarter piece.
He's in that upgrade mad quick.
They killed Duke, though. It's not my fault. Angel Dahl was your guy. You hired him.
He just made you my new lieutenant.
He's like, gotcha.
Until it's Quinn, and Quinn walks in and be like,
The fucking robot dogs
I
with
know this
lasers
dude.
shooting out of there.
Had to burn down the DEA safe house.
How do I explain that to my bosses?
That's your problem. Found out about the safe house, but like I said, it's your problem. You're pretty smart, you'll handle it. So the safe house was collateral damage.
What happened to Duke?
Same thing as a safe house. That confirmed McCabe is running this whole thing.
Guarded like a fortress, but this guy here looks moneyed and in charge.
Quinn.
I knew him as Xavier Quinn,
The guy you thought was dead?
the guy I thought I killed.
Oh.
That's something to find out too. Is like, am I slipping? I thought I killed this dude. How the hell is he back?
I don't leave.
Last name
witnesses.
Palpatine?
That part.
Quinn wouldn't use an alias just to have it lead back to him. He's too smart.
So this isn't just some guy you have beef with, is it?
It's personal.
That way you can just work on the big stuff.
Like what? A team of special investigators?
If you only knew.
What'd you think? I was gonna send you some soup sandwich?
When did she get here?
Now.
Oh, yeah, that emotion.
Is that his sister?
It looked like it, yeah.
Sergeant First Class Kohl reports is ordered.
At ease, Sergeant.
Dominique Kohl.
So, you're my new helper.
Yes, sir.
Hey, baby girl.
May I ask what kind of case?
Espionage. Top secret weapons design blueprints being sold by a weapons specialist named Gorowski.
I don't like surprises either, but I promise you won't regret bringing me on. I love my work, and I work very hard.
Take a look at this and tell me what you think while I get us coffee.
No cream, no sugar, please.
He like
I
her.
was just going to say that.
I have a theory about the case. Can you surmise what it is?
Coercion. His civilian life is clean. His military life is decorated. He's made a good salary, no debt to speak of. Has a family. There's a reason that over 70% of all crime is committed by people under 40. They don't have anything yet.
Got a
He just doesn't fit the
pressure
profile.
Mike, bring in a chair for Sergeant Kohl. Let's get to work.
So she wasn't a soup sandwich.
She figured out Gorowski was making dead drops at a local park, so I sat in with her on a stakeout.
A little trait, isn't it? Spy making a drop in the park.
There's a reason Hollywood copies some things. They work. What happened there on your hand?
Cut from a broadhead.
Oh, what?
My dad and I used to go hunting for elks
Where?
downtown Minneapolis.
The garbage collectors be the go-betweens?
Negative. I ran them down. They're civilians, clean. No ties to Krowski. What if they hired a sniper?
One of us would find out when the other one's head explodes.
Empty. What the hell?
Y'all been made.
That was for y'all.
Wait.
Gone.
Real drop happened in the newspaper.
So we're staring at a garbage can while the document's being picked up 30 yards away. Who barred this whole operation?
Don't worry about what went wrong. Focus on putting it right.
Yeah.
I think we need to haul in Gorowski.
But we have nothing.
He doesn't know that.
Think you'll plead the fifth, retain counsel, and then things will work out? Let me be clear. There isn't a chance in hell you are going to lawyer your way out of this.
He about to sing.
Got him with blueprints red-handed. Want to know the first thing he did?
Smart.
He ratted you out. We know that you are selling out your country. We know that you approached him with an opportunity.
No!
No one would ever approach you with an offer like that.
Because it wasn't an offer, it was a demand.
A demand?
He's a psychopath.
Gonna kill my family.
Yep.
That's it. Let him sit in his fear for a while.
She's good.
Little longer.
Let him talk.
Everyone eventually has it. The moment in your life where you either do what's right or you fuck up so bad it's not only you who pays the price. For treason, your wife, your child will be dealing with that long after you're gone.
He took my daughter. 4 years old. And he took her.
What do you mean took her?
They told me to smile and to tell the teacher everything was okay. I did.
Dang.
They held her overnight just to prove that they could.
Dang.
Let me tell you how people like this work. You give them what they want.
And they keep coming back. That part.
They'll keep demanding state secrets from you, and you will keep serving them up. A vicious cycle. They will get rid of the only connection between the security leak and them, and that's you. Your only way out is us. I need a name.
He is good.
Yeah.
Xavier Quinn. He's military intelligence.
Oh.
Xavier Quinn is an evil man.
And now you're on his radar.
Spends weekends up at a farmhouse in Linton. What kind of career military man can afford those kind of assets?
The kind who has a side gig selling state secrets. This has got to be the guy that Quinn is selling secrets to. Great job, Tony.
Sure. My pleasure.
Happy to serve. Look. Look, you see how I reach your look. He's like, you ain't slick, bruh.
We pay a visit to Saffron.
I mean, I see him. A whole bunch of the dudes want some coffee to go with their cream. I see you. Okay.
I know you're itching to take him down, but you can't forget Safwan's a government agent, so his security detail will be former paramilitary.
Damn.
Dead foreigners lead to investigations, and Quinn could find out and abort. Also, Safwan can't sustain any visible injuries.
When she rang his telephone, he might know now. I
Copy
don't know
that.
if I trust this dude in the back. He try to come in as a reverse honeypot type shit.
Good call.
I don't mind it. I like dancing. Anytime, anywhere. Anyone ever want to go dancing, I'm in.
It's like, we get it, bruh. We get it. You like her.
Yeah.
I don't think that's going to happen. Hey, why don't you take a step back, pal?
Dang.
Let me guess. Hired help, paid by the hour.
Right.
Couple $100 a day worth dying over?
He looked over at his homies. He was like, nah.
Pick
You
these
got it.
morons up and get lost.
He pulled your whole card.
Which means I can disappear your ass in less than 2 hours. Locked up in God knows where, gone forever like you never existed. You'll help us bring in Xavier Quinn, and when it's over, we'll put you on a watch list and a nice coach seat back home.
Coach.
I know you like Cole.
Like her. Like, as a friend.
Shut up. But you can't let personal feelings affect your judgment in the field. Never turn your back on a viable enemy to save a fellow soldier. Finish the task at hand. Trust your partner can do the same.
Understood.
She's not into dancing. Just ask her to dinner and bring flowers. But not roses. Every asshole brings roses.
I like Ritchie. He ain't messed up the shot. You know, he like just tighten up at work, bruh.
No cigarettes, drugs, or alcohols for detainees. Then why am I looking at you?
Rounding third, at least. We were just putting the paperwork together to present to the judge for Quinn's arrest warrant.
Let's be all the case if he can make it.
We'll make it. Kohl's evidentiary presentation, solid. The only piece missing are the blueprints Safwan will get from Quinn at the brush pass tomorrow.
That's what we'll need your help, sir. We'll need to proof this thing once more. Why don't we do it at the bar? I could use a beer.
Uh-oh.
If we're seen out socially, those people will look at this as something more than what it is. And it'll only add fuel to their fire.
He ain't lying.
Let's not let some assholes diminish what you earned. I could use a beer, too.
He's right.
He's not lying, yeah.
Thanks for looking out, boss.
Thanks for the great work.
What, a bag full of money? Yep.
You have 6 hours to collect your things and get out of the country.
You promised me a plane ticket.
Pay your own way, asshole. Besides, you should be the arresting officer for the same reason we didn't get a drink at the bar. Brasconi can go with you. Put the cuffs on Quinn, Sergeant. You earned your moment.
That's what's up. I see why people follow you, man.
It was nice what you did for Kohl.
Anyone would have done it.
That's not true.
No, that's not true at all.
Not talking about you, old man. My point is, you looked out for her.
There are very few people you meet in life who do everything right. The way they think, attack problems, conduct themselves. Keep their powder dry when things get tight. Dominique Kohl cared about doing the right things the right way. She was going to be great.
All past tense.
You told me the kid was solid. I'm sure she's got this handled.
Quinn done did something crazy to her.
What'd she say?
Got him, cuffed, heading in. Sir.
That's not her.
Military police!
Yep, she'd have said, heading in and reach her. I love it. That one word, he knew. Oh, is that the one little dude?
Yeah, the one that had a crush. Oh, he got bled. Oh, shot in the back, too.
You turned your back to the enemy to help her.
Yep.
Reacher! Up here!
Never have to tell.
Xavier's recent attack on a teacher, his history of harming animals and persistent antisocial behavior, sociopathology, paranoid and egocentric aggression.
Egocentric. Never heard that one.
Quinn's juvie file.
Juvie file.
Anywhere.
And he's government intelligence.
Information could he need?
Our entire case against him falls apart if there's no one to testify to what was observed. Without my testimony, Kohl's, Frasconi's, Quinn walks. He's gonna torture her. And it's gonna be brutal.
What do we know about Kohl? She's an outdoors woman. She's strong. She's tough.
She's a hunter.
Tons of land, desolate. A place no one will hear Kohl scream. Start tracking it down. I'll head towards Linton. Call me as soon as you have the address.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
Farmhouse on the river. 23 Mallard Road, off state route.
That's it.
Notify county police. They're about a half hour away.
Doesn't matter. This doesn't end with Quinn getting arrested.
Do it once. Do it right.
Mine gave him the green light too. He was like, do what you gotta do. Just make it clean.
He got one of our people.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do it right.
Yo, Richard was honest with him too. He's like, nah, it ain't going down like that. I'm closing this one.
Yeah. Yeah. There are no cuffs. I'm thinking of the dude is military intelligence. So even
He's
though
gonna be
he
a
might
step
not
ahead.
be a field operative like that,
Yeah.
he's got to have some type of surveillance, something to alert him, somebody here.
Never understood having a turn lock with a big ass window right there that you could just break and turn. He doing something medieval in there.
Richard said he thought he killed this dude. It's about to go down.
Knock the cool out, reach a step too. Look at that.
Did he hang her? Did he lynch her?
And she's bleeding out too. On top of it, he did something horrible to her.
Cut off her boobies out. Oh, she's hanging by her hands. I was like, dog, if he lynched her by her neck. Oh, she's out of there too. There is no life.
Yeah, and just in case you wanted to know.
Stripped her down.
Oh yeah.
Like,
he better get medieval.
Show him who you are, DK.
Fast and Furious. That's what it was, right? Yeah. That's what I was trying to figure it out.
Gun.
You assume you know the whole story, but you don't. The girl and I were in all this together. A few weeks ago, I saw you guys at the park. Knew you were getting close. But I prefer 20 years over a life sentence, so let's make a deal.
Ain't no deals, homie.
Oh.
I'm setting all my contacts. Work with me. This case will make your career.
So what's her name?
Yeah. I'm glad you had your lie all lined up. That's cute. Now I'm gonna bleed you.
Real slow. This is a Moriarty moment.
Yeah.
Keep moving.
Them some nasty rapids too.
Oh no. I don't see how Richard thought he killed this dude though. If you didn't put one in the dome piece and then he fall off her, like it's not even in the chest. It gotta be in the dome.
Yeah.
Got all that money back there. You just take it and go.
It's not about the money.
You don't want a murder rap coming back on you?
Dominique.
Huh?
That was her name.
Oh, he did. It was a headshot.
Did
He
shoot him in the
survived
forehead or
that?
the cheek?
It looked like the cheek.
Yeah, that's why. That dude just had to get it, you know what I'm saying? A couple root canals.
Damn, Reacher.
Damn, he shot him.
I shot him with his 22, so ballistics wouldn't.
Oh, it was a 22.
The bullet lodged in his skull and never got to his brain.
I assumed he was dead and gone.
Small caliber.
I've learned not to make assumptions in an investigation.
Damn. Ugh.
At least he let her keep her skivvies on. She's thick too.
That was a lesson learned. But he did get a little scolded by his higher up. But what was it about? It wasn't he just wasn't taking the case serious enough? Is that what it was?
Get the PD! We're armed and approaching! Raise your hands so we can see him!
No, he was.
Jack Reacher? Commanding Officer General Garber called us. Who's under the blanket?
Sergeant Dominique Kohl.
Where's Xavier Quinn?
No idea. He was gone when I got here.
Are you okay?
No, far from it.
I'm sorry, man. But you're gonna get him this time.
The dude definitely know his face.
Oh yeah. She's probably thinking
What's
about her
wrong?
CI.
What's she thinking?
I didn't pay Teresa to go undercover. I threatened her with a prison sentence. I told her that if she helped me, I'd get the DA off her back. But I fucked up. I fucked that kid over, and now I have to make it right.
Guess we have that in common.
Yeah, they're gonna have some good angry sex later.
Oh, yeah. That's happening.
Yeah, he's breaking beds.
The shoes, man.
Retired for the night.
Got any coffee?
Punked his big ass.
All you have to do is ask.
She be letting him have it.
No, you asked if there was any. Not the same thing.
He no longer works for Beck's company. I've taken his place.
Coffee, black, coming up.
Oh, she liked that.
Everything okay?
Long night.
Doing what?
Remembering things.
Well, it's been a long night for us, too. Lots to be done for the boss's 50th birthday.
Are most of the guests coming from work?
Why so curious?
I'm the number 2 now. I should know who's going to be there.
You should have seen him 15 years ago when the missus was alive. A different man.
Has a way of.
Thanks, Agnes.
He left the chair out, left his container on the table.
It's been a while since I've smelled new clothes.
Dang.
I hope you like them.
Merci.
She was like, thank you.
She was like, thank you when he opened the door. She was like, oh.
This man has found a way to be shirtless every episode. And I ain't mad at him. Like I said, you know how hard it is to earn that body? Oh, look at this. If I was walking around looking like the Hulk, you best believe my shirt's gonna be off every
There's
scene.
no power in them punches.
Come on.
No. What if I hurt you?
You're doing it wrong.
Yeah, no shit.
My 8-year-old beat his ass.
Punch with your legs, not your fist. All your power comes from below the waist.
Comes from the hips.
You twist, yeah.
Oh boy.
What the shit?
Gotta start from somewhere.
Yeah, protect your face.
This is Beck. What's going on?
Your dad never showed you how to throw a punch? You ever consider that maybe he was protecting you? If he'd have gone to the cops, he'd have went to jail. You really think that'd be any kind of life for you?
Well, you're poor alone in on the streets.
Yeah, I'm good at it. Tell him you'll count to 3 and hit him on 2.
But isn't that unfair?
No one looking to hit a guy like you cares about a fair fight. Make your first shot your best shot.
Okay. Wait, what if
Could
I'm not
be
the
your
weaker
last
guy in the
shot.
fight?
You will absolutely be the weak. Show me what you got.
Did you fight the kindergartners? Shit, you gonna be the weak dude.
You can go to prison trying to save Teresa. You okay with that?
I am.
Yeah?
That guilt.
Yes, I am too.
Well, you don't know her.
She's not the girl I'm willing to go to prison for.
He's trying to save your ass.
Here's the address. Go help kill whoever the f has that laptop.
Sound like a Grand Theft Auto mission.
The kid and the driver. Or is the laptop in the car with them?
Yeah, it's with them. Yeah, they got hell about to come pour on their head.
How far from the next location?
Damn it, no bars.
Of course.
Steel roof.
You gonna have to close both of them out. What excuses they gonna make though? 3? Woof. Oh, y'all definitely look gooned out.
Anyone inside ain't supposed to be? We kill them.
Maybe by the end of this
Like a
episode.
police car.
If you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture in picture. But if you want to watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. Yep, I knew they was going to end that episode right there. Ah, you punks.
Like, yeah.
All right. Listen, I actually needed this episode because outside of the pilot, some of the other episodes, 2 and 3, were just kind of okay. You know, it didn't measure up to some of the previous seasons. But this one, episode 4, feels like we're back in form again. I actually care about what was going on with the story. That little side story that was going on with Dominique was really good. It was really good. It was really solid. It opened up the world, Reacher's world a lot. We needed this episode 4. I thought it was very well done. How you feeling?
The exact same. You know, I was not a fan of episode 2. Episode 3 was better, but episode 1 was really good. Yeah. So this one, we're back on track. Now, again, this was the, whatever you say, mid-season finale.
Yep.
So we are now exactly at the halfway point.
Mm-hmm.
This was a good reach into the back half of the season, and I think that the back half of the season is going to give us all the action and everything that we want to make up for episodes 2 and 3. Yeah. It's got to. Also, I thought that this episode, that whole side story with Dominique Kohl was amazing. She's again these shows, man, good casting. Yeah. They got they got them little Timu Chloe Bailey to fill in. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. And actually, the thing about having somebody as solid as Cole there, you know what else it actually really explained?
Okay.
Why he is so gung-ho about Neely, so that Neely don't ever become Dominique Kohl.
Good call. Good call.
Yeah, and that's why Neely is his person, because, when he was rolling solo dolo and he got Dominique Kohl, he saw, she was about that life. She was like him. Yeah. And after what happened to her, he's like, yeah, never again. Yeah. As a matter of fact, I'll have me a squad so we can protect each other's backs. Like,
Yeah. And even though we don't know if Cole had hands like that or her pistol work. I mean, we assumed that she's a survivor off of the fact that she used to go hunting with her father. But we know Neely got hands. She's nice with the tools. Like she's definitely smarter than everybody in the room. And I'm sure Reacher probably had a lot to do with that regarding the training to make sure that like what happened to Dominique doesn't happen again. Like you can completely survive on your own, because it looked to me like Quinn ran through both of them, which was nuts. It seemed like it was a 2-on-1 situation. So Quinn obviously can handle himself, if he was able to get the best out of the both of them.
Yeah, but it wasn't really even a 2-on-1 situation, because Lil Buddy, who was smitten with Cole, he wasn't no competition. You know what I'm saying? He did exactly the thing Reacher told his dumb ass not to do.
Yeah.
And now that I'm looking at Dominique's uniform again, she's heavily awarded right here. You know what I'm saying? Like her lapel is full of stuff, and the normal military stuff, but that means that she's always strived to be, the best. And that's why, one of the things about him protecting her, like, no, you got this off of your own merit. We're not going to cast no aspersions. Nobody going to think nothing about nothing, so we're going to keep it all the way above board or whatever. Now, even though she was a hunter, she hunted elk. Elk don't shoot back. Elk don't, back up and square up with you. I mean, you are hunting a large beast, not necessarily deadly, but absolutely can be deadly. That is not like, trying to hunt a narcissistic, sociopathic, whatever, some other terms psychological terms that mean crazy as hell. It's some other shit. That's a whole different animal altogether.
Everything you said. Yeah, you know what? Another great thing about this episode is that we've just been hearing, not necessarily about Quinn, about his other alias, but it was just like a name in the wind for the most part. We didn't really have any kind of attachment to what that means. And to see DK, that actor, for us to actually see and get a chance to, be a part of why this dude is dangerous. You saw, he almost could have pulled it off on a lesser man than Reacher by explaining, no, it's not just me, it was actually Dominique and we were trying to do things together and this and that. He sounded confident in it, a lesser man, somebody not Reacher probably would have, maybe taking him off guard, lowered his, taking advantage of the situation. But because Reacher is who he is, that wasn't going to work. And for the fact that, he works in intelligence, we got a chance to see, how he works. So he's a highly functioning antagonist, and it makes me a little bit more curious because, it's one thing that we got Reacher and he's just the ultimate investigator, fighting machine, all of that. But none of that means nothing if you don't have something for that to attack. You see what I'm saying? And it needs to be worthy. We go at length about the importance of having a good bad guy, a good villain. And right now, Quinn his stock is rising regarding somebody worthy enough for Reacher to defeat. So I was happy that they spent that time.
Funny. You see the scene on the screen right now? That seems funny.
Oh, and they was waiting for the dude.
Yeah, but do you know why it's crazy?
What was that?
Because when they're sitting in the car and Cole keeps looking over the Reacher, you see that car right there?
Uh-huh. Oh, that was Quinn's car?
That's DK's car. That's DK's car.
Oh, wow. I never peeped that.
That was the kind of car. That was what he had in Fast and Furious. I don't know if they threw that in there just as a little, what I'm saying? Hit. But I mean, the chances that car is right there. They probably did that in just as, a little cutesy thing. Yeah. You're absolutely right. And I think it's sad, but also exciting that, even Reacher admits the mistake that he made in assuming that the headshot was enough. He shot dude with his own gun, but a 22 is a hitman's backup pistol or whatever. And usually one of the reasons is because a small caliber bullet basically plays pinball inside your body. It bounces and does stuff. However, it doesn't have any stopping power. So, if somebody has enough intestinal fortitude, they might walk away from that. And you got one of those, 3% chances that Quinn walked away from that. He took one to the face, took it to the cheek, went off a cliff, went in some rapids, and still made it out. So you already know, especially when he turned around and tried to negotiate with Reacher, that there's going to come a point here where they're going to become suspicious of Reacher and some shit. And then Quinn going to show up and look Reacher in the face and be like, this shot me. And it's going to go to shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if Boston is going to help him. I still expect Neely to show up at some point.
Yeah. That's I'm a little disappointed that we haven't really seen her yet. But in the back half, I think you said earlier that she's just gonna make a miraculous pop up and save the day. I could see that kind of happen, but I'm just a fan of Neely.
But you know why else? Not only to help set up her spinoff.
Yeah, which is already they're shooting right now as we speak.
But think about when he talked to her on the phone, he didn't even tell her the name and she knew the name. Did you see the reaction she gave about Quinn? Now, why would she give that reaction about some stuff that happened prior to her even being there?
She know.
Yes, she know. And she knows in a way that probably the rest of his, partners, his members of his squad don't know. because I can't imagine that Reacher lets that many people in.
That's a good point. I see where you're going with that. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you
like
on that.
Neely, her reaction when she said, wait, Quinn?
Yeah.
Drop me a pen right now. Where you at?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Nothing else had to be said. Oh, wait, Quinn? The one that did that to Dominique? Oh, where you at?
Yeah.
I'm on my way.
Yeah.
And one of the things, Reacher, being Reacher, he can't have, even as sharp as Neely is, Dominique was sharp.
Yeah.
He can't have that happen to her. That's why, no, I ain't telling you shit. Nope.
Yeah.
I cannot take the chance that the psychopath gets you. That will not happen again.
Yeah.
I ain't telling you nothing.
Yeah.
Like if Quinn got Boston right now, Reacher be like, damn. But if he got Neely, that kaiju might turn into he might go on a killing spree. He might kill everybody in Beck's organization. Like, yeah.
The only thing that I still kind of just don't really care about is Duffy. I mean, I know she gave the sad song about turning in the CI. Yeah, it's just I don't know. Maybe we need some more episodes. She's the one link in this whole thing, and it may be because of the accent too, and maybe I don't know, but I'm not connecting with that. When she's on screen now, I'd be like, all right, I'm ready to get to whatever the next thing is going to be. So that's my only slight right now, but I will give that character time to develop. But right now, it's just. You got any?
I don't know. I'm with you. Like Duffy. And more so than that, you said it in one of our last shows. The older guy, the older Latino guy that's with Duffy.
Yeah.
I like his character. Like, I see him because Duffy cares about him and he's willing to give it all up for Duffy to protect her. I see him, he's gonna go. He ain't gonna make it.
I don't think
he ain't gonna make it to the end of this season. The little young dude that's guarding the driver, he definitely a red shirt. As a matter of fact, the black dude that they guarding, he might be the one to get away and tell Quinn and Beck that the police been keeping him.
Yep. I can see that backfiring because he's been around too. Mm-hmm. He's just lingering around, and I'm like, yeah, that's going to be an X factor.
Not only
later on.
In the last episode where he he cut himself on the chair to get dude and try to reel him in, and at least dude was picked up and he's like, nah, dude, I know what you're doing. Knock it off.
Yeah. And they added that cigarette scene too for a reason. He's like, can you get a cigarette? And it's like, you about to be a sucker. You can feel it.
Yeah.
Youngin, you about to make another mistake.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, slowly but surely. Yeah, I think that's a good kind of good. Great. Do you have any quick final thoughts regarding this episode or the series as a whole?
No, we started off super strong, and then we, went to the sunken place, and then we found our way out, and now we're back on solid ground. Which is very uncharacteristic of a Reacher if I'm thinking about the last two seasons. I mean, and they weren't all gems Turkish, but at least, they were solid. They might have been low 8s, you know what I'm saying? High 6s. Like episode 2 to me is in like the 3 range. It was not good at all. Episode 3 was a little bit better, low 6, high 5. This, we back up in the 8s, and we back up there. We back.
Yeah.
I need this energy. I need this to bring this home, because like you said, we're at the point now where we're it's almost like this could have been so much better if instead of 8 episodes, maybe you broke this down to a 4 to 5 series, a limited series, like a smaller run, so we could cut out some of the fluff. And I almost feel like with this particular book, maybe they're having a hard time adapting it, so they gave us some fluff to move it along and stretch it out into 8 episodes. Because right now we're only halfway through. I'm like, all right, come on. Now we got all the players. We know what's what. Let's get this shit moving. I do like this episode. This flashback episode was a good one, but hell, like right now we at 50%. You've only given me 2 good episodes out of 4, so.
Okay. I'm not mad at it. I'm curious what you all think in the chat. Let's know what we got right, what we got wrong. And the phone one is definitely what did we miss. Now, if you've been enjoying the conversation and the way me and Rakai chop it up, you can do yourself the ultimate favor. Head on over to Rakai's YouTube channel, hit that subscription button, and of course, throw a couple of dollars over there at the Patreon. Show some love in them Patreon streets. Hey, Rakai, tell the people how they can get in contact with you.
Listen, you can come right on over to my Patreon, and if you happen to be carrying that bag that Quinn said he was going to offer Reacher, I'll accept it. We can make a deal. Yes, I'm for sale. Pause, B. Pause, my guy. No diddy. Anyway, whenever we watch anything that we watch, we have to use this right here. You have to apply the intelligence that your parents, that God, that some fool gave you. Use it. And if you can't do that, at the very least, you have to use this. Use that heart. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you, Chef. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. We'll catch you on the next episode. All right, y'all. Take care. Thanks.